4 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 4:30, stare into the abyss. 5 o'clock, solve world hunger. Tell no one. 5:30, jazzercise. 6:30, dinner with me. I can't cancel that again. 7 o'clock, wrestle with my self-loathing. I'm booked.
So aside from that intro being chef's kiss, Oscar worthy, brilliant, a masterpiece, I guess we can start talking about what this week's video is about. And it's kind of like a hodgepodge. So you guys know me, right? Part of me, my job. What am I doing with my hands? Is the video guy, right? At least that's what it was back when we were in the office and all that fun stuff. I would, travel out to offices and I would not only educate you, but I would educate you on social media and video and how to do it. And so we're going to kind of get back to the roots, right? When this pandemic and quarantine all started, back in my earlier videos, I talked about video, why it's important, why you need to do it, blah, blah, blah. So now that we're in December, the last month of the year, I'm gonna just kind of briefly go over about video, why you need it, why you should be doing it. And then I'm going to go over a fantastic new app by Instagram that I think can be a game changer for your videos. So, okay, video. I have a stat in one of my things about how like 85% of buyers and sellers want to be working with an agent that uses video. And I always ask the question, how many real estate agents actually use video? And 15%. So if I said that stat in the video back in March and you are still not making videos, what the heck, bro? What are you doing? What were you doing all quarantine? I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Don't talk to me right now. Don't talk to me. Here's the thing. If you had been making one video a week since March, I'm not going to do the math because I did not go to school for math. But I know that March is what? January, February, March. The third month of the year, and we are now starting. So that is, I don't even want to do math on camera right now. So let's just say 7 months. Somebody knocked on my door. I'm not going to answer it. So 7 months. You've been making one video a week for 7 months. Last time I checked, each month has 4 weeks. 4 times 7, I do know that, is 28. As your video empire, let alone your real estate empire, is not going to be built overnight. You know that, I know that. So if you have been making videos since I told you guys to start back in March, awesome. If you haven't, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed, but this video is for you. And even if you are currently still making videos, this video is for you as well, because this ending app is, I think, for everybody. And if you're like, Christian, I don't know what to talk about for my videos, blah, 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 blah. I have made like probably 2 or 3, maybe even 4 videos about the content for videos. It might be a little bit hard to find here on Facebook, but if you go over to the Real Estate One Family YouTube page, that's where like all of these videos get posted as well. I think you can find that easily by going into your email, because we send this video out through marketing. And go on there. All of my videos are cataloged on YouTube. They are super easy to find. For the most part, I think I title them straightforward. I'm not trying to clickbait people. And yeah, go find the videos on video, specifically content. I'm sorry if my tone is a little harsh this morning. I don't really understand why. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to use half of this stuff because I feel like I'm just yelling at you guys. One tidbit, and it's going to be to go to Pinterest and type in real estate infographic. There's thousands of infographics. All you have to do is basically read the title, whichever one you like. And let's say that of the 5 tips or whatever, 4 or 5 tips that they have in the infographic, you don't like 2 of them. Sweet, take them out. You don't have to replace them. Or if you do want to replace them, use your own words, use your own ideas. You have thoughts, right? Big brain. So that's how we solve the content. Now let's talk about the app. The app that I'm going to be talking to you guys about today is by Instagram, and it is called Threads. You may have already heard about it. If you have, awesome. If you have not, get ready. So as you can see here on my screen, this is what the Threads app looks like. It is purple. It sort of looks like Instagram's original app icon. You know, maybe they went back to the roots, but they threw some color in there. And as soon as you open it up, it's going to take you to a page that looks like this. Because assuming you are already logged into a Instagram account, you're not going to have to do it again. It should just automatically see that you are using this app. And then once you choose your user, it's going to say choose close friends. You don't need to do this. You're not using this app for a social aspect. You're literally just using it for the video feature. So you can just continue. You don't need notifications unless, again, you want to use this as a social app. I don't care. But I'm going to skip that. And then they're going to be like, are you sure? I'm like, I could not be more positive.
Check this out. Record a video while you're talking and whatever you say will show up as text. It's like texting without typing anything. Try it out now.
And then that guy is going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. So, spoiler alert. Auto status, again, no idea. I think they're trying to make this a social app. I'm not buying it. So skip that. Are you sure? Again, positive. Themes, don't care. But if you wanted to search, you can scroll. Obviously, I'm a fan of green, so therefore green it is. And then they give me some confetti, and we're ready to go. Okay. Hi. Hi. See what I did there? Inception. Okay, so as you can see, there are no words appearing on the screen, and that's for two reasons. One, I haven't started recording yet, and two, the words don't show up on the screen until after you've already made the video. So I'm going to hold my finger down on this button right here. So as you can see, there are no words on the screen, but you can see that it's picking up my audio voice right here. You only have a certain amount of time, and I don't know how long exactly that is, but if you double tap the screen, it'll use the back-facing camera. That's my wrist. Okay, now let's say, like what's happening in my videos, the words, the subtitles are up top. They're above my head. That's like the default placement. However, up top above my head is a fairly bright wall, so the words kind of don't work. They blend in. There's two things that we can do about that. One, you can just click and drag on the words and pull them down to wherever you want so that you can see them. And then simply by just tapping on the text as it's going across the screen, it'll give you the opportunity to edit the words because, you know, this is a computer. So sometimes it messes up. Or you can also, like, if you're like me, I'm pretty sure there should be, yeah, like there's like an in here because, you know, I'm pretty much just talking off the cuff right now. So don't be afraid to edit your words. So when you're setting it up, I didn't realize that I had already done it before I started recording. But when you set it up, you have to give it access to your camera roll in order for you to save it to your camera roll to be used elsewhere, i.e., Facebook Stories, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, whatever. So you have to do that. So after you've made the video or photo for whatever reason, and all of the words are good, you click the download arrow with the bottom thing that symbolizes download, and then you download it, and it saves it to your camera roll where you can then upload it to Facebook Stories. You can upload it to Facebook, your feed. And then let's say that you want to just throw it onto your Instagram stories. You don't have to do that separately. You can do that within the app. As you can see here, I just took a photo because I was trying to figure it all out. So I had to delete the video. But this arrow down here at the bottom, you just press that and it gives you the option of just quickly posting it to your story. Or if you wanted to message it to somebody or wherever, you can do that as well. Obviously, I will not be posting that to my story. So that is Instagram Threads. The videos, again, can only be about 30 seconds. Is that long enough? Which, isn't terrible because people have the attention span of goldfish anyway. But that doesn't mean that you can't make a 2-minute video and it will just end up being 4 30-second segments, right? So there's no harm in doing that, especially for stories. I wouldn't necessarily recommend posting 4 separate videos on like your feed unless you wanted to take those 4 individual clips and mash them all together in like another app. Then you can do that too. That's going to be a whole other video. But I would imagine that this will strictly just be for stories. Not only are these videos going to be checking off the list of the 85% of people that want to work with a buyer and seller, but it's also just going to promote and build a sense of community and trust. This video was a lot. I apologize. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I am still wearing my onesie. I just threw a sweater on top. So have a good week.